This surprisingly lush landscape has been coaxed from the desert with water from the Carson River. A series of reservoirs captures the water. A wide-ranging irrigation system delivers it to farms and homes. It's part of a statewide network designed to help nearly bone-dry Nevada make the most out of every drop of water it gets. And nothing else in that network, or just about anywhere else, does that job in a bigger way than this icon of American ingenuity, the Hoover Dam. The dam was constructed on the Colorado River. All too often, this powerful river was overflowing its banks, flooding fields and causing millions of dollars in crop damage, while other farmers weren't getting the water they needed. So, in 1929, the U.S. government announced that it would try to tame this wild river by constructing what was then the world's largest dam. Launched in the midst of the Great Depression, word of the Hoover Dam project triggered a flood of hungry workers from across the country into Nevada. For the next 5 years, they labored here in up to 100-degree conditions. It wasn't just grueling, it was also extremely dangerous. Men known as high scalers clambered along the cliffs at the river's edge and then dangled down hundreds of feet on ropes to drill holes for dynamite that blasted away the canyon walls. Then, the lowest paid workers, called muckers, used shovels to scoop up the dynamited rock for removal. Dozens of others labored deep underground, drilling out 4 3/4-mile tunnels that would temporarily divert the raging Colorado River around the site. Falling rocks, carbon monoxide, tough bosses, and long hours created dangerous conditions. At least 96 workers were killed on the job. If it had been built in a single continuous pour, the concrete would have taken more than a century to cool. So workers had to build the 726-foot-high dam 5 feet at a time, using individual buckets of concrete that sped down to them on cables every 78 seconds. It's still possible to see these individual pores etched in the face of the curve. When they were finally finished on March 1st, 1936, 2 years ahead of schedule, their handiwork was hailed as an engineering marvel, the 8th wonder of the modern world. It was also an aesthetic triumph, thanks to its elegant proportions, futuristic design, and Art Deco details. It's visually stunning from the air, but that makes it easy to forget just how critical the engineering of the Hoover Dam remains today. If it ever gave way, it could unleash a wall of water so high it could flood an area the size of Connecticut 10 feet deep, destroy vital irrigation systems across the American Southwest, and leave millions without drinking water.